So I was getting a bit excited and I've been decoding the Life by You trailer and I've been having a look at the different things that we might be getting in it and I'm very excited. Firstly, I noticed in the trailer, you can see the top left, it says, "Welcome to town, open the package outside your door." In this screenshot from the trailer, it says, "A budding gardener plants seeds 4 times." I had a look through the trailer and I couldn't find any more unique ones other than those 2. But what this indicates is that there may be missions, or not necessarily missions, but different tasks to do. The thing about any kind of simulation game is that they're very open. You don't necessarily have tasks to do. I've always been a fan of games which have scenario modes and challenge modes. To be honest, I do like being told what to do. Am I admitting to enjoying being dominated? No, I am not. But what I am saying is I love games when they give you a direction, give you little missions to do. Some of you may have seen my review of Coral Island, which is a farming simulation game that I played. That game also has a lot of different missions and tasks to do, which you don't normally see in those kind of farming simulation games. And I really enjoyed it because it actually pushes you in the right direction and it gives you like the freedom to do what you want, but it also gives you like something to follow. I'm not sure if it's going to work in a similar way to Sims 4 Aspirations. I hope it's not just going to be 100% tutorially. I hope there's going to be some, you know, more interesting kind of stories that you can make. And that's because in the trailer, it says quest creator, being able to create your own quests. Excuse me? Excuse me? This is what makes me feel like it's not just a tutorial-y thing. Imagine if you could create a quest line about, I don't know, having a romantic thing with a co-worker or something. I don't know. I do have a screenshot here of some kind of coding thing. Guys, I'm not a coder, like I just play the games, I don't make them. But I believe there's going to be ways of being able to make your own quests and things and then share them with other people. If you're not a modder, you're not going to be making them. But if you're a gameplay person, you're going to be playing them, which is exciting. I do love being told what to do in video games. Emphasis on video games. I like creative freedom, but I also like somebody to tell me what to do now and then. The next thing I noticed was the needs, which is right at the bottom. Obviously, the game is not even in early access yet, so the UI is probably going to completely change. But from what we see, there's rest, food, toilet, fun, drink, social hygiene. A drink need is not something that we've had in The Sims before, which is the only major life simulation game out right now. Unless you're playing as a mermaid, you have to drink very specifically. Is a drink need going to be annoying? Is it going to be like, oh, I've got to make my sim drink? I don't know. And by the way, I believe it's going to be Sim CIM. Maybe, I don't know if that's what we're calling it, but in City Skylines, which is made by the exact same developer, little people are referred to as Sims CIM. So are we calling these Sims 2? Who knows? I don't know how I feel about a drink need, I'll be honest, but we're gonna have to wait and see in terms of like how it plays out. Also, this lady's putting the laundry away has a smiley emotion, and this lady also has a smiley emotion. This guy has a big hearts emotion. Is he feeling flirty? In the trailer, it says Risa Smith, roommate, has a crush on you. Is there some kind of flirty dynamic going on, which is putting him in a flirty mood? So is it confirming that they're gonna have moods? It also says plus 11 joy. Is she getting joy out of washing the dishes? That's controversial. Is she getting joy out of, like, I don't know, cooking or cleaning? I'm not sure what she's doing. Is it gonna be that there's gonna be some kind of emotion system based on points? This guy here has a very happy emoji. Does that mean he's in a good mood? So I'm assuming we're getting moods in the game. This lady is sad and she is at work, so no wonder why. And she's crying. Another thing I have noticed, which is at the top right corner, it says EXP along with the money. So we're going to be having like EXP, experience points. What are experience points doing in a life simulation game? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it because I don't know what it means. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough what it means. Is it like life experience? I'm not quite sure, but that's something I noticed. In here, in this screenshot where it says live edit mode, so editing the way that they live, a new kind of mode. Anyway, that's another thing. Something I wasn't planning on mentioning, but yeah, you can edit humans, lots of objects, locators, volume, sounds, whatever. But here it also says human EXP. It also says job EXP. So is it like life? I'm assuming it's going to be life experience, but I don't know. You guys let me know what you think that could be and like what it affects. I'm not really too sure what to think about it yet. If you saw the trailer, you'll know we're getting skateboarding, but in the character creator screenshots, it shows this guy has a vehicle, which is a luxury sedan. van. An expensive vehicle, I may add. This next character has a mid-level, what is that, coupe? I don't know anything about cars. This one has a bike as a preferred vehicle. This one has a scooter. This one has, what's the difference? What's the difference, like, with terminology between like a kid scooter and like a motorbike scooter? Like, how do we distinguish between those? Anyway, so we know we're getting like manual scooters, electric scooters, motorbikes, cars, bicycles, and skateboards. That's already 6 vehicles under the belt. What else are we getting? Helicopter. Another thing about this creator mode in the trailer, we saw personality, and we can see there's different colored ones like turbulent childhood, green thumb, dramatic, lavish, fickle, having different colors. We do have a screenshot here which shows the differences in terms of colors. So we can see that the blue one says backgrounds, artistic, family, city, upbringing, criminal background, family, secret, frugal, childhood. And there's a drop down obviously with a lot more. Being able to create your character. I just noticed the way this lady's looking into the camera. Why does she look so scary and menacing? Anyways, being able to create a character which actually has a background, like you don't just create them and they exist, like they actually have a background which affects who they are. I feel like that's something that's going to be really meaningful to a lot of people. And I feel like, you know, for me personally, I had a frugal childhood. I feel like maybe these kind of attributes let you resonate with your characters a lot more. And I think that's really cool. It seems as well you can change the business plus a job title plus the home plus the furniture that they have. I'm not sure how that works. So you pick a home and then you pick furniture that comes with the home. Like, can you buy a home and then decorate it with different furniture styles? Like, how does that work? Like, everything changes style autonomously. I don't know how that would work in practice. I feel like it would be difficult from a coding perspective to make that happen. I'm gonna have to wait and see. So another thing we saw in the trailer here was conversations. We also have an official screenshot here which shows, I guess, like a conversation. There are 3 different options. Hey, have you finished your weekly task yet? I swear my social life has been tanked since starting to work for the company. What's this printer incident people keep whispering about? I don't know if this is like a manager talking to the employee or something, or just 2 co-workers talking, but what, so you choose different interactions with people? Like, you actually have a conversation with them? I'm very intrigued by this, and I'm not really sure what to think of it as of yet. I don't know if it will have gameplay consequences, if different ones have different things, if this is related to the custom quests that you can choose. I'm not too sure. It reminds me of just like a normal game like GTA where you have, you know, like different dialogue options. In most of those games, the different dialogue options have absolutely no impact on gameplay. So I'm not getting my hopes up, because in 99% of games it doesn't, but still it's a nice bit of customization. Also, in some of the footage, you know, like this character is looking from like a side view. You know, traditionally in life simulation games, it's like top down and eagle eye view, but in a lot of these, it doesn't look very top down. It looks very close up. Will you be able to like control them and move them around? Like, is it going to be seamless? I don't know. But you know what I'm just really excited about? All of the creation tools like this town creator, conversation creator, event creator, item creator, shop creator, object creator, mod creator, career creator, like just making your own careers. Like, imagine that there's just a career you want in your game, so you just download something somebody's made off Steam Workshop. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, with any kind of open game, like a simulation game, it's probably going to come with a lot of DLC, I imagine. I'm assuming it's just probably going to be things like assets, like art assets, I don't know. But being able to have so much customization or like mod integration or custom create your own career things, I feel like even if you're not the kind of person who can afford to buy a lot of DLC, like, you'd still enjoy a game like this. Although, you know what? I play City Skylines, which is also made by Paradox, so like, I don't get overwhelmed by their DLC. Like, I think it's priced quite well, and I feel like you get your money's worth, and I feel like it's actually like game-changing stuff. Like, it's actually fun, but I also feel like you don't necessarily need it. So I'm really hoping that if they do put DLC in this game, it will be a similar kind of DLC model to the one that they have in City Skylines, but I have no idea. In terms of different modes, so obviously we're going to have a live mode. We know what the live mode looks like, and we're going to have a build mode, obviously. This one seems to be called a live edit mode, and it has the different options that I mentioned before, but it seems like not only can you like edit lots in the world, but you can also edit different objects and different humans. They're calling them humans, I see, not Sims. So they're called humans. Is that confirmed? Or is it going to change? I don't know. It also says troves. Troves means like, doesn't it mean like a treasure chest? Like a treasure trove? I'm not sure what that means. We also obviously have the character creator mode. There probably will be a color wheel, I'm assuming. The screenshot at the top says main wardrobe outerwear, so I'm assuming that we get different outfits for different occasions. In this screenshot, we even have hue, saturation, lightness, which is interesting. And in terms of building, it looks like we're also getting different custom designs, like a pattern tool, design tool, which is insane. I'm not gonna lie, I am hoping that there's gonna be presets, because I'm the kind of person that cannot be bothered to go into the intricate details. Not being funny, I don't have time for that. A lot of people say, like with The Sims 3, they really miss a create style tool. I personally don't miss it, just because I love how in The Sims 4 you can just plop things down with a set style and a set swatch. You don't have to think about it. I hope there's the option for both. I am a versatile person. Maybe something that's just, you know, a bit versatile. As well as admitting to have a dom fetish, am I admitting to being verse? That is for me and my potential future boyfriend to know, and for you to not know and never find out. Unless you subscribe to my OnlyFans. I'm joking, I don't have an OnlyFans. I am feeling a lot more positive about life simulation games in general, like not just Life by You. Like, I know I'm really excited about Paralives as well. We don't really have that much information on Paralives in terms of like an upcoming release day or early access day yet. That one I think is probably one of the furthest away ones. That's another game that I'm really excited about, and I just love the art style in it, so I'm hoping that we get more information about that soon. Any kind of life simulation stuff I'll cover on my channel, so make sure you subscribe so you do not miss that. Also, if you missed my initial reaction to Life by You, you can check that out here. Otherwise, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.